Good evening, everybody. I am Liz, and welcome back to more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Ugh, I'm just getting settled in here. Quarter after 8. Good start time. Alright, so when last we spoke, we had just respec'd Ember. So Ember is now a Sage Sorcerer, Vivisectionist, Arcane Trackstar. Vivisectionist we took for two purposes. We took for sneak attack and for the mutagen. So I'm actually really tempted to build Ember towards 24-hour buffs, just because the mutagen for 24 hours would be nice. That actually makes the mutagen dip useful to me. Like, everybody is always, oh my god, you gotta dip Vivisectionist, so amazing, get the mutagen. And I'm like, dude. So for a melee attacker, you want level 2 Vivisectionist because you want a medical discovery so you can get feral mutagen and get the extra claw attacks and bite attack. So that's 3 extra attacks per turn with a feral mutagen on, which is nice, and they're natural attacks, so you get all the benefits from them and everything. So people, yeah, that's good. Melee classes want that. They also want the mutagen because it is good. Like, it's a valid bonus, right? The problem is, with a 1-level dip it lasts for 10 minutes, with a 2-level dip it lasts for 20 minutes. That's not long enough to be effective in my book. I want a minimum of an hour on a buff for it to be effective. And fortunately, you can, with enduring spells, make your mutagen last for 24 hours. So, you can get a mutagen. If you're a caster like we are, we can use it for 24 hours. We can get a feral mutagen for 24 hours if we were a melee class. In any case, we have it. We have access to it. That's one of the reasons why you take Vivisectionist instead of Rogue. I don't know what we're likely to use out of it. Another thing, a lot of people will be like, why take intelligence on an arcane trickster? Why not stack your dexterity? Intelligence for people who need to hit their fireballs, because that's the DC modifier. Dexterity for people who need to hit touch attacks. Well, because I want to be a primarily intelligence user on Ember still, so we're stacking intelligence. If we had to stack dexterity, we could stack dexterity. We could play it that way if we want. In any case, this is what her build looks like right now. She has 6 sneak attacks, 1 from Vivisectionist, 1 from Accomplished Sneak Attacker, and 4 from Arcane Trackstar. She'll get a 7th sneak attack at level 10, level 10 Trackstar, so that's level 15, 2 more levels. We have 3 feats left in base feats, and we will get 1 more Sage Sorcerer feat. So we have access to 4 more feats, plus any feats that I might decide to take from the Mythic Path if I decide to take a regular feat there instead. I would kind of like to get Enduring Spells on her. It might be nice. In any case, for now, that's it. She is spec'd. We're good to go. She's not rested, though, so I do need to rest before we go out and do anything today. We took care of a whole bunch of quests last time. We took care of the Blackwater. I think we have, the Imposter, so I need to interrogate the Imposter in Dresden's prison. This is Social's brother, Trevor. We could take care of that. We might go to the Midnight Fane today, guys. I have no information about the Midnight Fane set aside. Like, none. I've been there, I've played through it, but I don't know it by heart yet. And I have, like, none information. It's been a month since I've been in the Midnight Fane. Okay. So, let's head to... I say I need to rest. Well, let's rest first. How long is the rest going to take? Is it going to take like 24 hours? Because I think I just rested before we did Blackwater. It's going to take a full 24 hours to rest. Yeah, I just rested before we did Blackwater. Fine, let's do it, and then we'll move the army out as well, because then the army will be able to move. There is a demon army coming towards us. We have to be prepared for that.
You've traveled all over, but never found anywhere to settle down. So, is Wanderlust really as powerful as they say?
Wandering is destiny. You don't choose the road, it chooses you. And even if you lock yourself away behind a dozen barred doors, eventually, something will lure you out of your hole again. And that's when you realize your traveling bag has been waiting, packed the whole time.
Okay, Greybor, if you say so. Ooh, hold on. Wasn't expecting this. Oh, no, I was expecting this. We did the military upgrade. This is Captain Odan. Yeah, we queued up the military upgrade right before we left. Commander, we've managed to defeat Koramzadeh's host. The remnants of his army have retreated to the lick of their wounds, and we must use this opportunity to go on the offensive. So our last upgrade, we got Marksman, remember? But right now, our army is not fully prepared to begin such an expansion. The farthest we advance into enemy territory, the more we'll need strong and mobile cavalry. I'm just messing up everything I'm reading today. I propose we replenish our forces with light cavalrymen. Mendev could offer us plenty. Sela says we could call Paladins. He wants Cuirassiers, okay. Greybor wants Hedge Knights. Okay, so we could go Paladins. The main stables provide weekly recruitment bonus for Paladins. Cavalry capable of healing allies. All mounted scouts are promoted to Paladins. Or we could go for nice heavily armored buff dudes. They provide weekly recruitment of Cuirassiers. Well-protected, tenacious cavalry. We can pay Hedge Knights. Shock cavalry. Or I can rely on light cavalry. So our mounted scouts would become light cavalry in that case. So what are all these look like? I don't know exactly what I want to do with these yet. So Paladins are 97 hit points with 7 AC. And they do 9 to 11 damage. Our big heavy duty boys? Yeah, 382 hit points with 15 AC, and they do 2 to 4 damage. So this is super duper tanky spanky, but they're a lot like our shield bearers. They're not actually capable of doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Hedge Knights, shock cavalry. They're 157 hit points with 14 AC, doing 11 to 13 damage. That's significantly more than the Paladins even. And light cavalry, 87 hit points with 12 AC, doing 9 to 11 damage. So Hedge Knights, I'm guessing I'm going to have to pay the most. Could be nice to have some Hedge Knights, though. Light cavalry, Cuirassiers, Paladins. Man. Let's pay the Hedge Knights. I'm in the mood for something chaotic. This is going to be terrible, guys. They're probably the closest that we're going to get to Hell Knights as well. Hell Knights are speedy, they're heavily armored, and they do decent damage. But they fight far better than most. Good. Awesome sauce. I wasn't convinced about what I wanted to do for cavalry yet. I definitely wanted marksmen as far as cavalry go. Let's get something a little bit tankier. That also means that my military stuff is done, so let's see if I can queue anything else up before we head out and go to the prison. We have some underground Avengers. A group of mongrels that has arrived in Dresden is itching for a fight. Lan worries that their belligerent recruits might ignore their orders in battle, lose their heads, and then lose their lives. Generally speaking, when you lose your head, you tend to lose your life. And I don't mean, you know, in the figurative lose your head, I'm out of control sense. I mean in like literal, your head is no longer on your shoulders, period sense. Position them in the front ranks. Yes. Sounds right to me. 30 mongrel fighters, agile and bloodthirsty melee warriors. I can rein them in and position them in the rear, and I get 30 mongrel sharpshooters. I already have mongrel sharpshooters, so I should probably stack them. I did not choose the path of the angel, and I did not let them taste demonic madness in the shield maze, or because I did not choose the path of the demon. Alright, well, we're going to put them in the rear with the gear, so to speak. I want some more sharpshooters. I already have some mongrel sharpshooters, so they should fit in nicely with the rest of them there. All right. Lager beer elemental creation. I love that. Still 2 days on Kaelessa. Raid for Plunder. 11,000 finance, 500 material, and 100 energy points. Okay. That's actually not bad. Sure. Let's raid for Plunder. We're taking the offensive without actually taking the offensive. I can't do army management from here, unfortunately. So I can't bring my army in. Okay. This will have to do for now. I do want to upgrade this, I want to enchant the belt. I just need the Diplo stat back in order to do that. And where is Diplo right now? What are they doing? That's Kaelessa. Okay. Alright. We're fine, I suppose. We still have the Banner of Conquest up, so I don't need to find another fortress to take this very second. Right now, I'm going to go into the prison, and we're going to talk to Trevor. We'll probably spend a couple days, maybe a week, skipping time on the map to see if the, what's their name? I think it's the Order of the Flaming Lance shows up. If they don't, we might just, you know, tell Mr. Hand that we're going to the Midnight Fane.
I'll go ahead.
Not that way, this way. Inventory is fine. You know what? No, we'll go this way first. I'm going to stash a few things before we go there. Hey, Jack. Yeah, I'm earlier than I have been the last couple days, that's for sure. It's Thanksgiving, so tomorrow it's back to work. So this is effectively work day start time for me. We'll stash that. I want to stash both of these as well, and that. I'm actually going to keep the lexicon on me, as well as the key to the abyss barriers, and these things. 100 faces shit can go away, though. I don't need to hold that. I need to put that on somebody. The Numerian bomb. Oh, it weighs nothing. I'm just going to hold on to it, guys. And the Numerian key. Yep, today's Thanksgiving. We can dump the heart of the device in the flaming lockpick, though.
I know the way.
So yesterday I was playing quite late yesterday because obviously holiday today, but tomorrow is work day, so I do have to go to bed at a reasonable time. So I usually try and start at like 8 or 8:30 on weekdays if I'm playing on weekdays. This Ring of Protection is a ring +3. Its bonuses we don't even give a shit about necessarily. If a character makes a successfully will saving throw against an attack that normally deals half damage on a successful save, instead they take no damage. But it's a Ring of Protection +3 is what it is. Why am I even looking at them? Which means like Darren can use it. Lan could use it. Let's give it to Darren. And then that protection +2 I don't even need on anybody, right? Like, yeah, our backline, she's using a ring of protection, but our backline is otherwise using rings that are actually contributing something other than just AC. So that's just a vendor fodder at this point. Nice. You know you're well into the game when a ring of protection +2 is just vendor fodder for you. You might not be, like, end game yet, but you're still well into the game. Alright, let's go to the prison. I might trigger on the cusp of the abyss still, but, man.
As it should be.
Who are you? What do you know about my brother? Speak. Speak, you scum. A brother, huh? Yeah, you do look like him. Come on, holy man. Give me a dozen lashes. What's wrong with you? It's like a bad dream or an evil fey joke. Please, Help me make sense of this before I lose my mind. Who are you really? The name's Graham. Abadar knows my last name. He's got it all written down, but it's above our rank to know our lineage. How are you connected to the Hell Knights? What's my connection? I serve them. Well, I used to. I was a soldier in the Order of the Nail, Extirpators chapter. Damn them all. Then I ran away from them. I wasn't cut out to serve like that. Wasn't a knight. Not even a squire, just infantry. I got sick of getting my back whipped, so I had an idea. I hid the armor at night, and when I got the chance, I just ran. Tell me about the Extirpator chapter. What's there to talk about? They're scum, just like the rest of the black-clad brutes. What was our captain thinking when he got us hired by them? Maybe he hoped they'd knight him, or maybe he just wanted money. They have deep pockets. The Order of the Nail, Extirpators chapter. They mostly hunt monsters, you know? Dragons, other beasts. Study them, stuff them. They didn't tell me what they were doing in the World Wound. Maybe they decided to hunt some distorted beasts who grew tentacles and horns because of the demonic scourge. They, you know, turned into freaks. They do pay well, but they make you work for every coin. If you do anything they don't like, they beat you with a stick or a whip. They don't pity people at all, even their own, not to mention us. In the year I served them, the unit shrank by half, so I ran away. I wanted to live too much. Don't tell Regil that, man. It's not his order, I suppose, but still, don't tell Regil that. How do you know the name Trevor Vanek? I was his valet for a year. Polished his black armor, tightened his straps. I was a drudge and all in all. He's evil, that Trevor. A devil of a man. He had me punished so many times. A whip for every slip is what he'd always say. A whip for every slip. You're lying. You're lying, scum. I'll show you. Yeah, you're his brother, all right. He even used to bare his teeth like you do. You scum, he'd say. If your ears don't work, let's see if the black gets the message. That's not true. It can't be. So we're getting a sad story from him. He's saying that Trevor's with the other Knights of the Pike still. I hope they whip him good for losing his armor. More likely hang them for losing their armor. You know, without exceptional circumstances at work. We revealed the Extirpators camp. I have to go with Social, though. I don't want to believe that Trevor became a Hell Knight. Please, we need to go there and find out for ourselves. Alright. I mean, we can go there. We don't have to go there this act, though. We can come back and do that in Act 5. But we could do that.
Far.
We are looking for stuff to do, after all. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually going into today's session not 100% knowing what I want to do with it. Like, I know where we're at in a lot of things, but we're also sort of in station keeping right now while we wait for the last few things of this act to happen. So I'm not 100% on all of the stuff that I want to get done right now. In any case, I think what we're going to do is let's not let some time pass. I need to go to army mode, first of all. So let's lead our army. Let's kill a couple of demon armies, and then we'll probably let a little bit of time pass while we're doing that. And we'll check the Citadel again. We'll see if the Flaming Lance has shown up yet. The Flaming Lance with their Flaming Lances. Army. Okay, so I want to take this army on still. That's 10 daily material is big. Where is this other army at, though? Like, I need to be able to respond to this demon army. Is that it? That's it right there, right? That one there. Okay, so it's still a good ways away. I think I can afford to fight this army, then we get out there. All right, let's do it. Oh, our cavalry has changed. Ugh, how many of them do we have? 61. Also, this is not the formation that I set my people in. I definitely set somebody out further. Whatever. So 21 to 27 of those guys. We can take 21 to 27 of these guys. What are they? They are Glabretsus. Buckeye! Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll shoot here. So our new fancy schmancy Hedge Knight cavalry. I think we have some Hedge Knights back in near Dresden as well. We can bring them on board. We're gonna move out here. We're absolutely gonna move out. Take the fight to them. We've been in Act 3 for a while. I'd say probably like a week and a half now. We've been in Act 3, at least a week. We're pressing towards Act 4. We're on the verge of hitting Act 4. Like, if I really, really pushed it, I could be on Act 4. I don't want to say tonight, because the Midnight Feign takes a little bit of time, and I have to go to bed eventually for work. But between today and tomorrow, yeah, I could definitely be in Act 4 tomorrow if I wanted to. They just love clerics. That's okay, my clerics love them. You know what else loves them? My marksmen. That was less powerful than I was hoping it would be. Ugh, gross. I have to go ring around the rosy here. Okay, I'm not going to lay on hands here, but I will smite. Actually, how many do we kill? With 136, it's 0 to 1, 0 to 1. Can I kill all three if I smite? Yeah, I can. This would have been a good time to just hold our Hell Knight's turn, or hold these guys' turns, because if we had waited until the end of initiative, we would have been able to move after this guy had died. Oh well. Pretty easy army to take out. Guess you have a lot of VOD watching to do. If you want to get caught up. Alright, we pick up some material points. We could go for this army. It doesn't have a general, and it has Stone of Ghostly Pathways. Oh, man. That other army is coming, though. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. We have 28 movement. We can get to it this turn. And then we can turn around and we can start moving the other way. We have a little less than half our movement remaining. We'll start moving to intercept the army that's coming in on us, though. That's a big stack. These are all big stacks. These are big, big stacks. Okay, what can I effing kill here? And I'm thinking we're going to fireball all these guys. So Act 4 is in a completely different place. Then Act 5 is back to this place, and we continue there. And that's sort of where the meat and potatoes of the game happens, is going to be there. And I don't really want to talk too much about stuff that's like end Act 5 / post Act 5 kind of stuff yet. Alright, we can burn some clowns, I think. These are significant enemy forces, guys. Like, this is no joke. Let's see what they end up doing. Yeah, so you're gonna spew web shit at me. That's fine. Hell Knight's turn. I'm gonna move the Hell Knights in. Like, they could very easily get murderized here, but let's move in. And I'm gonna have you guys move in too. And the clerics. They love clerics. Come beat on my clerics. Don't go after my marksmen. The reason we're moving in is because they have web shooters, and the webs, if they lock any of my guys down, I want them in a place where they're potentially at least somewhat useful. And these guys have a ranged spell attack, so we want to take that down as quickly as we can. There's no benefit to taking either of these out other than reducing their numbers. So let's reduce one of their numbers as much as we can so that stack is less useful. Nice. Okay. Ugh, yeah, that was bad, but it had to happen. I'm prepared to use a few spells here. I don't want to take significant losses that really threaten my infirmary very much, so I'm prepared to use some spells just to get their numbers down very rapidly. Since they don't have a general, I don't need to worry about that. If I get their numbers down, they can't hurt me. Yeah, that's why I'm talking about, like, I don't want to talk too much about what happens later in Act 5, because Act 5, you could like, in Pathfinder Kingmaker, you could say, like, Act 6 was Act 6, or you can say it was, like, the second half of Act 5, and it's sort of the same kind of deal here. They're not... I don't really see the distinction as clearly as... There's very clearly a mechanical distinction between Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, and Act 5. Also, that was bonkers. Did you see that? Killed a lot of clerics, killed a lot of Hell Knights. Killed his own cultists. Like, completely stacked wipe his own cultists. See, that's why I wanted to get their numbers down when they channel that negative energy. Or... was it inflict wounds? No, it's channel negative energy. When they channel negative energy like that, when they have a lot of people in their stack, they can do a lot of AoE damage really fast. Yeah, they killed one of their own. They stack wiped one of their own people. I still have a lot of infirmary size here, but honestly, I feel like in order to protect my infirmary, I want to heal these hedge knights. Just to make sure I'm not gonna lose it. Oh god. Holy crap, that was damage. That was... oh boy. What is this? This is a relic, Stone of Ghostly Pathways. Cool. I already have a relic that I'm trying to upgrade right now, but, you know, it's good to have more. So we are heading east, always east. We need to intercept that demon army that's attacking us. Okay, so army movement done. Do we skip days here? I think we skip some days here. I don't have anything that I want to rush off and do. What I'm really looking for is the Order of the Flaming Lance to show up. They were just cultists. More blood for the blood god. Yes. There's that demon army. We need to move in to intercept it. And what path is it likely to take? It's coming up here, and it's likely to come through this village again. So that's 89 movement points. Let's go. That's going to take me 2.5 days to get there. Oh, okay, okay, I've sent the letter. Sweet, we'll go to the throne room right away. There it is. Let's move in. We're gonna intercept somewhere around the stone maze. Ooh, I should probably pathfind this path. I probably could have saved a bunch of time by finding that path. Never mind, I suppose. I could also, while I'm here, take a quick peek. I can't do anything with these mongrel sharpshooters, but what I can do is merge them into the other army that has mongrel sharpshooters. So this one. And then I can take... oh, those are champions. Champions, paladins on the butt monkeys. Okay, so I don't have any hedge knights. I don't have room in this army for them unless I get another Master Maneuver upgrade, so that's not a thing that's going to happen anytime soon. There's another army in there, though. Crusader Army 9. What are you? Marksman. Oh, sweet. You're going to merge with my forces. I actually want to kind of have you on standby so that I can create a second stack of marksmen. But 174 of you is a good, that's a good number. That's enough to stack wipe a lot of people. Okay, recruitment. What do we have in recruitment available? Church guards. Fascinating. I need a building to recruit you. We do have access to cavalry. That's 11 more hedge knights, 24 more. Oh, that's a nice little recruitment spring we can get there. More mongrel sharpshooters and clerics. I'm actually tempted to do all of those. Not the conscripts or the slingers, that is. Like, these are not ridiculously expensive. The clerics aren't the cheapest, but they're also not super duper crazy. Damn it. Recruit all. Not one. And then I got 6,000 left over. I can recruit the clerics. Not into this army, though. I need to move this army out. We're getting a significant number of marksmen there now. You're going to go there, remember. And we're going to recruit again. I want the clerics. I kind of want the mongrel sharpshooters, but I also don't want to spend the money for them right now. Like, I need to use gold for them. And I don't have room for them in my army at the moment, so we're just going to pick up the clerics at the moment. Damn it! Okay, move like this then. If that's the way I gotta do it to make you get where I need you to go, move like that. 173 clerics is not exactly shabby either, guys. Okay, army is almost in position to deal with that. I'm gonna go to the throne room though. Not that. I'm in party mode. I gotta go here. Enter. Not army. Me. Here. Enter. To the Citadel. So I sent the letter for Kaylessa on her behalf. That's how we got the marksman. And that also means that my diplomat is available. So with Diplo, I can continue upgrading my relic. And I want to get this relic upgraded. Ooh, what's this? This is Sokothbanoth, isn't it? And what's his face? Yeah, okay. I just exchanged a couple of words with your officers. Such talented boys and girls. They're almost bursting with ideas so magnificent and insane the demons themselves would envy their... well, mostly their lack of balance, but they would definitely be envious. I was particularly struck by two ideas, the genius military doctrine of Harum Skarum War, and the amazing strategic plan of helter-skelter logistics. Nice. I am on board. Both ideas are based on the concept of thoughtless action, chaotic moves that befuddle the enemy and make them panic, eventually leading to hysterics and surrender due to complete inability to comprehend what the opponent is doing. Oh, dudes, we have like a 5% chance every time I give somebody an order on the battlefield that they just don't follow my order, don't we? From the last one of these Trickster things that happened. Damn. It was a good buff, though. If I were you, I would implement only one, because applying both may lead to the Crusade collapsing due to a unique and creative approach to resource management. Very nice. Let's have ourselves a harem scarum war. Each day, all generals gain a random feat from the list Black Spot. At the start of a battle, a random enemy unit receives of the Black Spot. After that unit is destroyed, all units in the Crusader army gain the critical strike feat. Okay, so it gives a Black Spot in battle. We want to hit that. When we kill that unit, we get better. To each their place, at the start of the battle, random unoccupied squares are marked on the battlefield. Units starting there gain a 50% chance to deal double damage. It turns the Crusade into a game. How does it work? The general has a 33% chance to cast a random spell without spending energy instead of the one selected spell. Damn it, no way. No way, we're not doing that. When I need a spell to hit, I need him to actually do it. Crowned Checker. An infantry unit that reaches the right border of the battlefield becomes the Crowned Checker. 30% bonus to maximum HP and a 10% bonus to all ability scores after destroying an enemy unit. Okay. Or low gravity. All units in the army have the flight feat. We'll implement a helter-skelter logistics system. What do we get with that? Every 11 days, the Crusade gains a random positive effect from the list. 10,000 finance, 600 material, 75 energy, 3,000 finance, 250 material, 25 energy. The construction of a random building has been finished. Eccentric astrologers for 11 days. Okay, 100% more recruitment growth, cool. Or random guests for 11 days. The number of random available mercenary units is increased by 1. So Helter Skelter Logistics looks pretty decent. I'm down with that. Each doctrine is good. I hereby demand the implementation of both. Oh my god. I'd rather refrain from implementing such grand ideas. We just get morale increase by not being absolutely toolish. I'm kind of okay with Helter Skelter Logistics. Has 3,000 finance, 250, and 25 energy. The construction of a random building has been finished. So the random building being finished might be a problem. Eccentric astrologers. Or random guests for 11 days. I'm not going to implement any of these. Well, it was worth a try. Turta, Commander. Commander, it's Ember. Ember's been taken. Oh, ball sack. Ember, what's wrong with her? Baphomet cultists came to her sermon. They slaughtered everyone and took her off to the unholy shrine to sacrifice her. I can tell you where it is. I'm begging you. Hurry before they do something to her. Somebody, help. She's wounded. Who are you? My name is Turta. I'm a bricklayer. No, that's not what I meant to say. I'm a pathetic sinner, not worthy of your attention. That little saint changed my life. Saved my soul, and I let those scumbags take her. This had to happen now. How exactly do you know where the Shrine of Baphomet is? You're very perceptive, Commander. I didn't come here only to tell you about Ember's abduction, but also to surrender to the law. Arrest me for treason. I am a cultist of Baphomet. It's my fault Ember was taken. Why are you helping me? I regret what I did. That doesn't absolve me of my guilt, but at least I can do some good before I accept my punishment. Tell me more. Will they put up a fight? I was recruited a few months back. I came to the city to work on a construction site. I was alone with no friends and no money. I met some nice people in the tavern. We spent some good time together, and they were always willing to help me in any way they could. They even let me borrow money and never asked for it back. I really thought I found friends. But it was a cult, wasn't it? Yeah, Galfrey is a tyrant, this and that, blah blah blah, kissing the hoof of a Baphomet statue. Yep, that's how it'll happen, alright. A lot of people are always like, how do people fall into a cult? Like, do they have to have something wrong in their head for this to happen? And no, absolutely not. It's just in that period in their life, what the cult is offering just happens to appeal to them very much. And they don't really make the connection that they're just being used and abused. Who is that? A very powerful demon. I've only seen him once and I almost died of fear. He's huge and he breathes fire and devours human souls. He has an entire army of Templars at his command. We just respect Ember. At first I stayed away from her sermons, but the cult leader kept a close eye on her. People flocked to her. The cult has dreamed of poaching her congregation and maybe even luring her to their side, too. Yeah, she says prayers for demon lords. She says prayers for everybody. She wants everybody to be better off. She wants everybody to be safe and happy and awesome. She offers up prayers for all the demon lords. Baphomet, Dascari, Nocticula. That one's going to become particularly relevant in the future. Cabriri. Asking that they come to their senses and end this war. Stop hurting people. Although it's not always in a cult, the person is being used just very commonly. Yeah. She believes there is good in everyone, even in creatures who are evil incarnate. Well, good for her. How could I ask him to repent and not repent myself? Oh, man. See, Ember has this ability in this game to just solve every problem. And, like, low-key, Ember is like a divine-level being capable of just harmonizing the world and bringing peace to everything. She brings peace to demon lords, eventually, if you let it happen. She brings peace to cultists. She redeems people left, right, and center. Guards, hang her. Do whatever you want, I don't care. You've repented for your sins. Let's lean good a little bit right now, guys. You've been kinder than I deserve. Please save our little saint. You bet your ass I'm going to save our little saint, unless, of course, the Flaming Lance is here in my next meeting. Nope, no more meetings. I just respect Ember. I just respect Ember. I guess I'm bringing Sela along, because Sela, is she still geared? Geared. I'm air quoting. She has a longbow +1, a shock composite longbow +1. I guess we're bringing Sela along.
As it should be.
This is the way I want to go. What am I doing? Oh, cool. We don't even have to do that this act. God. Okay, so if you failed to do this act, then you would not have Ember with you in Act 4. And having Ember with you in Act 4 is super duper critical. Like, you want Ember with you in Act 4. Like, it's a big deal. Sela, come along in our center position, I guess. You can provide some physical nukes, I suppose. We're gonna lose haste as a result of this, but I mean, I'll deal without. That journal is looking hella thin. I know, we've burned off so many quests in the last couple of sessions. That's why I'm saying we're getting very close to Act 4. There's just a lot of housekeeping that I need to deal with. Alright, where is this? That's just a broken cart. Nope, that's burned down shack. That's Heart of Mystery. Baphomet Shrine, over here. How do you think we connect to it? Do we connect from this node, or do you think we have to go along this road and get a node there? I think we probably the gray road, most likely, right? We do also have to remember that there is a demon army coming, and I need my army to intercept it once it has movement again. But for the time being, let's head to... Let's head here. I should upgrade Treason Home and get it a magic circle, then I could teleport there. That would be kind of nice. We should maybe make that... Why am I going that way to get there? Excuse me? Is that actually the shortest way? Oh, it is. It totally is. If I went this way, I'd have to go all the way down this track and around and up and past here and down and up into here. So this is actually the best way to get there. We've cleared a lot of demon armies in the west, so it should be a nice go. People are getting fatigued. Everybody's not fatigued yet. That's kind of nice. Demon army has moved a little bit. It's still not anywhere I care about. I have 40 movement available here. Let's move to the stone maze. Army will hold here for another day or two, I suppose. And the party will continue moving. Not everybody is fatigued. Who's not fatigued? Lan isn't, and Camellia might not be. I can't tell. This is freedom of movement, not fatigue. Fight! I could evade this, but why? Why? Makes sense to just buff myself up and get in there and kill these clowns. Do I see them already? I don't. Okay.
I welcome your company.
I don't know how the cultists could have come into Dresden grabbed Ember and run off with her to this shrine and be ahead of me still. Like, I clearly should move faster in my own territory than the cultists can. So, I don't get how they could possibly be so far ahead of me. Yeah, she is fatigued. Lan isn't, though. Lan can charge. That's good.
Let's have some fun.
139 sneak attack, nice. God, it would have been nice to pick up our sneak attack die at that last level up.
I will resist.
I didn't do it, though. Oh, gross. Good thing we buffed. These are some acid-spewing tentacle rape motherfuckers, but they're in a cloud of disgust. Ugh.
Into the fray.
Do we have a charge on them? We don't. Just move in, then. And Darren, you too. The conspiracy must run deep. Yes.
Prepare yourself.
They must have people all over the world wound ready to, like, even the areas that we control, ready to do all kinds of nonsense.
I'll cut you wide open.
They also have a couple of huntresses here. Look at that. They get their nice 17s and 18s and 19s, and I roll 3s. By the time they get to their base, Ember would have already redeemed them unless they gagged her. Yeah, and even if they did gag her, you know, maybe she could have redeemed them even then.
No glory without risk.
And frankly, if she doesn't redeem them, she does have the ability to just Scorching Ray their buttholes out. So, she probably could have just taken them herself. Like, she's probably not actually legitimately threatened by a bunch of cultists.
Let's try this way.
Ugh, not enough damage. Only 109. Just a bad roll. Just a bad roll is all. Yeah. Okay. Too far away. No charge still. Fine. Get into cleaving finish position on 2 of them. Darren, you're fatigued. You can't charge. Maybe she knew and just let it happen, just so he'd be praised for it later.
Desna, guide my hand.
All possibilities.
The spirits demand your blood.
Versus 19. Why versus 19? Hold on. No. No. Why versus 19? That's bullshit. Armor class 43. We're rolling against 43s and they have 19 against 43? +4 for favorite enemies. Oh boy. I don't like when they can roll 19s on me to hit. I'm a fan of only 20s. Anyway.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
And then I roll 4s, 1s, 8s. Oh my god.
This will hurt.
That, okay, fair enough. That was a critical. What did I actually roll? I rolled a natural 20 for that crit. I do have... Yeah, I crit on 17 to 20. And 248 damage, nice. Gotta love that XCOM logic, am I right? Yes, exactly. Lan! Like, can you get 300 damage here, please?
You've crossed the wrong
Yes,
line.
361. Makes it feel better, you know? Makes the situation feel significantly better when he can hit for just a ridiculous thing like that. This has 4 max dex. You have 5 max dex. It provides 4 armor, so I guess it would technically be better for you to wear this, but honestly, who cares? You're fine. You're an archer. You don't need armor. You don't need any gear at all. All you need is your bow. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Sela will still be able to contribute to this fight. So people are fatigued, but Lan isn't yet, so I'm going to continue to move. Lan is now fatigued. I'm still going to move. I'm going to rest here at the village. A traveling merchant? You're damn right I'll approach a traveling merchant. I think I've actually looked at all of his stuff now, right? Show me your wares. Is this the exotic stuff still? Yeah, it's the exotic stuff. Agile S-Stock. Yeah, I've seen all this. Blood Boiler. Flaming Burst Flaming Enhancement +3 Longsword. With Corpse Explosion with more fire damage. Nice. Alright, well, I don't want anything that he's selling. What do you sell now? What should I tell him to come back with? I've seen all of his gear now. Come back with personal protective equipment, but I don't think I have anything else I want to buy from you.
I know the way.
So we'll probably just evade him until the next act, at least. Well, until Act 5, we'll probably just evade him. Demon's army approaching. Do I have movement? I still have 26 movement. Not enough to get to him. We'll wait until the next refresh of that. Alright, we'll rest here. Am I exhausted? I am exhausted. Shit. Shit. I don't have a cook. Who can cook? Short notice, who can cook? Okay, Rue can cook, and Rue is just doing assisted night watch with Camellia. Alright. Cool. Begin resting. No voice acting. No voice acting is no fun. Demon army is approaching. Do I have 40 again? I don't. Not a long enough rest. Alright, let's get to this Baphomet Shrine. It is this node, isn't it? There we go. Nobody's fatigued, so we should be good to go. We're just on our religion checks at this point. 29, 34, 39. I have plus 32 modifier, so we got a pretty good chance. All right. Let's go. Let's save Ember, or let's watch Ember save them. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, skip the pleasantry.
I think I'm gonna true seeing here. I'm carrying 65 dust. I don't have see invisibility. No, I'm not gonna true seeing. It's not worth it. It's not like I'm fighting a ridiculous crazy boss that I need true seeing for. Like a ridiculous crazy boss that has displacement and evasion and all that kind of stuff. Ember alert. Yeah.
As it should be.
Kind of, eh? I say that as I hear like an invisibility or a displacement effect happen. The altar of Lord Baphomet has been desecrated. We will clean it with the blood of the traitors. Look what you've done. Give them the girl and we'll be pardoned. Hands off, scoundrels. We won't give her to anyone, not to you or the demons. Please don't fight. You're all kind people. You don't need to hurt each other. Baphomet demands blood. Spare no one. Traitors and faithful alike will be sacrificed to our lord. Looks like the girl is right. If we want to survive, we'll have to fight together. So I'm on the side of a couple Baphomet cultists. Also, oh, I didn't actually use Camellia's buffs. Crap. So she doesn't have Expeditious Retreat. She doesn't have Shield, or Blur, or Mirror Image, or I guess technically Greater Magic Weapon. But what she can do is get right up in these guys' faces.
Now what is that?
And reveal some loot along the way. Hi, it's me. And where I am, there's this guy with a bow right behind me, and he kind of likes murder death killing people.
Calculated risk.
Cool, 123 damage. Ooh, Rue gets a full round attack on that guy. Or this one. Wow! Okay, so if I kill this one, Rue's gonna continue her shots against this one. That's nice.
Make your peace.
Because she's gonna... No, she didn't. God, Camellia just took some hits. So that wasn't flat-footed, but that was against our non-fighting defensive AC. With pincers, plus 29 against 37. So not our fighting defensive AC. Excuse me. You have oddly convenient timing. Exactly. Sela doesn't hit anything. Tell you what, Darren, get up in here. Your job is just to get close to everybody. That wasn't that impressive. Ember, what the hell are you doing? Ember! You have ridiculous scorching rays. Why are you walking up and smacking them with your... That's a little frustrating.
You are today's sacrifice.
No hits. I'm in range on him, right? I'm not in range on him. Shit. Can I do it with a take 5? I'm going to take 5, and I'm hoping I'm in range. I am. Good. Okay. Then I can stealth. Very good. 148 damage. I like it.
I will resist.
Nice.
The light take you.
She was out of range, but she got a good hit there. 82 damage on the one shot. That's nice.
Out of my sight.
Blow down some mirror images. Worth it. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Amber hits with the staff. Oh my god. 23 with sneak attack damage with her staff.
You won't survive me. Endure this.
So hit him. God damn it, Lan.
Go for their heart.
Lan, when you come through, when you pull through, you are awesome. But when you're not pulling through and just clutching plays, you are the most disappointing person in the world. Pure fighters, man. Pure fighters. Knight Commander, we are guilty of treason and we repent. We beg your mercy. See? Ember solves all problems by herself. Don't listen to her, Commander. Repentance? She was ready to give this girl to the demons until she realized there'd be no mercy for them. We're all traitors and murderers here, henchmen of Baphomet and soldiers in Thasgarod's army. You better kill us all on the spot. Don't say that. You protected me, didn't you? Maybe you wanted to do something bad, but then you changed your mind, didn't you? Please, don't punish them too harshly. They didn't mean to hurt anyone. They were just deceived by the demons. Are you all right, Ember? Yes, just a little scared. The kind knight protected me, and then you came. You need constant watching, kiddo. Some of the locals had gathered so we could all pray together. Then those knights came and started fighting, and they killed lots of people. Then they took me here to put me on the altar. I asked them not to hurt me, and they started arguing amongst themselves. Some said they had to sacrifice me, and others wanted to protect me. I was so sad that they were arguing. I tried to make them friends again, but they just yelled more and swung their swords. Then I cried because I didn't want anyone else to die. My tears fell on the altar, then smoke came out of it, and the altar split in half. Then all the knights screamed, and the demons came from the outside and yelled that I'd insulted Baphomet, but I didn't want to hurt anyone, I swear. I just wanted everyone to be friends again. He'll need to apologize to Baphomet for the broken altar. You and Lan are such good friends. I'm always happy when you two talk. Gods damn it, guys. Did you really say prayers for the demon lords? Yep. Man, Ember. People call you a saint, and now I understand why. Evil is evil. It shouldn't be talked around. It should be destroyed. This is one of the nuttiest things I've ever heard. Maybe the things I do are silly, but I just want everything to work out. Which of these knights protected you? All of them. Please don't punish anyone. You see, they've repented. We have, I swear. So one of the cultists is saying, don't believe us. Don't believe us, you need to kill us. The other one is saying, we've totally repented. Please be kinder. Do you think you can reform them? Fine, I believe in you. Let them be your congregation, I won't punish them. I could say that I won't execute, but I will send them to prison. That's too lawful, man. We're a track star. We're not supposed to be lawful. You can keep preaching to them, though. Behind bars. Nice. Okay, so we can not punish them, but also not let them into Dresden. Or we can execute them and forbid her from preaching. Oh, man. We're going to go with the plain good option here, I think. Let them be her congregation. Ember has some magical qualities to her. We can't be trusted. I can't even trust myself. Just a few hours ago, I was slaughtering this girl's congregation and was about to sacrifice her to Baphomet. But I believe in you. You do want to change, don't you? Yeah, the good option sounds kind of track star to me in this case. It sounds more chaotic than good. Putting people in jail is far too lawful for me. We don't put people in jail around here. You know, we cut appendages off if we hate them, and we let them go, apparently, if we don't. Okay. Well, we picked up our Ember again.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
She has her full spell book available.
That is not far.
Ooh. That's some fancy stuff. We got a Blazing Crown. Whenever the wearer of this headband of Charisma +4 deals damage to an enemy through a spell, she gets 10 temporary hit points for 3 rounds. This effect can occur once every 5 rounds for each enemy. So this is good for a default Ember, because default Ember is a Stigmatized Witch. And Stigmatized Witch is a spontaneous casting witch that uses Charisma. So that's good for default Ember. But we're not really using a Charisma caster other than Darren. And Darren is wearing a Phylactery. +4 Charisma is getting there, though. I think if we get a +6 Charisma, I'll probably replace the Phylactery with it.
Always be ready for the worst.
1200 experience for that as well. Those are just +1s, hand axe +1s, yeah.
Ahead.
Ooh, more loot. What was this? Oh, the bag that we saw, right. A book! Templar's Missive. Doesn't give us anything. Thasgarod has issued a new mission for our squad. Our orders are to disguise ourselves as locals, search the mortal settlements, and find the elven child named Ember. Beware, brothers. That girl possesses a dangerous power that can cast out despair. Her so-called preachings, which are nothing but worthless backstreet blabbering, have already foiled a number of our plans and brought a number of soon-to-be cultists back to the Crusader army. So much wasted effort. See, she's our most valuable weapon. Find and sacrifice her to our Lord Baphomet without delay, or else Thasgarod will slow cook our blackened souls and devour them one by one. Hail, Baphomet!
I know the way.
So they see her as a significant threat. Like, not just a person, they see her as a strategic level threat that needs to be dealt with. And you know what? Frankly, I'm on board with that. I'm glad people are seeing my party members as strategic threats now.
What a find!
Nothing crazy special in that. This is a handmade scripted map, right? So it's not procedural. It's not a random encounter. We want to scout the entire thing, is what I'm getting at. We also want to check to see if it's possible. No, there doesn't seem to be any nav mesh up there that I can dimension door onto. Unfortunate. Alright, let's head out. Visit the extirpators camp. We could do that, I suppose. This is an option. It's available to us. Where is it, out of curiosity? Demon army approaching. Yes, I'll look at that in a second. Where is this camp? Down there. Baphomet Shrine, that's us. If I go that way, I have to go up all the way around. If I go this way, I have to go down and around. Down and around is probably the quickest way to get there, or just teleporting back to Dresden entirely. Or just not going there right now. I don't have to go there this act. I can take that on in Act 5 still. I have 40 movement again. Sweet, where's the army? Alright, the army is right outside of our borders. We're going to wait for one more movement from it. And then we'll go and intercept it, I think. What do they have? They're packing some constructs. Okay, so those guys in the middle? Yeah, we gotta kill them. They're gonna stinking cloud us, and stinking cloud is not fun. It's not that bad of an army. No general. We should be able to handle it easy peasy. I'm going to teleport back to Dresden, and we're going to, once we've dealt with this army, skip some time. We're going to use skip days, and we're going to hope that the Order of the Flaming Lance shows up before, let's say, the 20th. If it doesn't show up by the 20th, we'll have to decide what I want to do. All right, skip a day. They are in my territory now. And the people of culture will intercept. Hello! Can I kill that all with a Scorching Ray? No. Well, I act next, so I can shoot him and see how we do first. 25 of them left. Seems like a waste to use a Scorching Ray on that. Seems like a waste to use a Fireball on any of these guys, but who cares? We'll Fireball them. Fireball! Nice. The Hell Knights are the only other people who have any chance of getting here before the end of the battle, basically. So, we'll shoot with the Marksmen, and we'll have the Hell Knights move in, and they should die. Sweet. Minimal losses. We steamrolled their army very quickly, like 2 turns or something. And we're going to regenerate our energy from that fireball, no problem. Okay. We're very close to a demon army over here. I'm kind of tempted to go kill it. Headband of Inspired Wisdom plus 4 times 1. That's not really great. That's not a super good reward. Ooh, that's a stacked army. Doesn't have a general, though. Oh, and then there's a fortress. Okay, we can go for that. Oh, they've got a general. 10,000 experience, though. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. We're gonna go kill some armies. I got nothing else going on at the moment, so we're gonna kill a couple armies. I could take that fortress. That would reset my banner. Yeah, summon a thing. They can shoot fire. That's not good. I can just kill them, though. There's 72 of these guys, though. I don't want to get stinking clouded. Try and kill them all with that. Ooh, almost. Even one of them can stinking cloud us. But these guys are immune to fire, so let's do this. There we go. Is this not blocked off? Like, how are you planning on getting through here, bud? All right, this should be pretty straightforward. God, marksmen, I love them so much. You get that critical mass of marksmen, and as long as they don't get firebolted or something, scorching raid, as long as you don't get your entire stack one-shot on you, they can just do wonders. Yeah, that is not a particularly special reward. That is a wisdom +4. I think we've already had a wisdom +4, guys. And nobody really wants that. Like, Camelia's got intelligence +6. No, intelligence +4. I thought she had an int +6. Ember has the int +6. Okay. It's fine. This army, no general. Deadly Toll. I don't know what that is. I kind of want to take it, though. No general. 287 cultists. That's kind of a threat. But I think we could do this. Let's make it happen. With the last of our movement, we engage the enemy army. Alright, so we can kill all of them. We can kill all of them. We can kill all of them. Or we can maybe even kill all the cultists. Holy crap. Well, I should have another turn before I need to kill the cultists. So let's kill some of these nasties. Just hold your position. Yeah, they're gonna teleport in, of course. No kills. Hey, clerics. If you smite her, can you kill them? No. Man, they're rough. That's one. Summoned Vrock. Goodbye. Oh god, those cultists are almost in range to channeling me. That's bad news now that I think about it. I'm still gonna send these guys in. Let's try and take their numbers down as much as I can before they act. And I will actually Scorching Ray to that end as well. Just don't let them channel for huge damage. Take their numbers down. This is the important one. This is a summon. Oh, not a kill. Damn it. Okay, he just attacked. We're fine. This is fine. Done. Oh, crap. There's another. Never mind. Not done. Not done. Not done. I totally forgot these guys existed. I probably just should have attacked the Vrocks anyway. What's this reward? I'm interested to know what it is. It's a scythe. This is the Deadly Toll, a 612 scythe. Enhancement +4. This +4 scythe has a +4 bonus to critical hit confirmation rolls. So it's really good at confirming crits with, and if you had critical focus for its +4 bonus, like you could stack some pretty big confirmations on it. Its threat range, of course, is 20, but it does have a ×4 critical hit multiplier, which is kind of nice. You can make that ×5, and you could make its threat range like, I mean, not insignificant with some Trickster feats. There's a lot more armies down here now. Oh boy, there's a lot more armies down here. Alright, cool. Let's... Okay, I need to tell the Herald that. Let's skip the day. And let's have the army move up. We'll return to here, 38. So it's going to take us 2 days to get there. So I will skip the day one more time. And then we'll move up into here. And then we're actually going to go into Dresden. And I'm going to see if there's anything waiting for me at the Citadel. And if there isn't, I'm thinking we're just going to go and tell the Hand about the shit that we need to tell the Hand about. Then we're on the ticker for the Midnight Fane. Flaming Lance, please be here. Who are you? Rhea Neath. Rhea Neath, representative of the Firatzadel Company Trading House in Nerosian at your service. I have a formal offer for the merchants of Dresden regarding the procurement of construction materials, and a more personal matter which I'm afraid only you can help me with. Do you want to trade here? Yes, for a while. I have product samples of what our trading house has to offer. If you need something, you'll easily find me in the fortress. But, to be honest, I can discuss supplies with your subordinates. What's the personal matter? She doesn't want to talk to me about it here. Find her in the fortress, then we'll talk. I mean, we're in the fortress, dude. Alright, I'll find you when I have time. Okay. That was interesting. Also, not here. So outside, I guess. Ooh, hold on. This is this act. Alright, let's do it. It took a while for that to trigger. It's weird, we're still getting things that have to be done this act. Where are you at? You're close to One-Eyed Devil, right? Yeah, you are. We're getting close to finishing this act. I am excited to get on to the next one. The next one is a big change of pace, and it's gonna be new experiences for me in this game, like totally new experiences. Because, like I say, it's where the game-breaking bugs kept hitting me all the time, so I don't really have too much experience Act 4 onwards. What is this personal matter you want to discuss with me? Oh, I've said this in my head many times, and now that I actually have to say it, I can't put two words together. I want to talk to my son very much, but he's avoiding me. I know you're friends, or at least he listens to you. If only you could convince him, or at least approach me. Just a minute. What's your son's name? I know of no one with the name of Neath. Really? Really? Really, Lord? Oh, of course, forgive me. Neath is not a real family name exactly. My husband didn't have any at all, and neither did I. We took the name of the village we lived in. My son's name is Lan. Bum bum bum. He knows I'm here and he's hiding from me. I can't blame him, but I might never have another chance to make amends with him, and I love him. Why doesn't Lan want to see you? Isn't it obvious? I gave up and abandoned him. The day his father and I decided to go our separate ways, that was that. He must resent me or hate me. Maybe he's ashamed of me. Or maybe he's wiser than me. Some children shouldn't meet their mothers. There's no point in reopening old wounds. But I still want to see him. So much. A half-elf married a mongrel. How did that happen? When it comes to love, does it matter who you are? Back when I was young, I was a smuggler. One day, my friends and I were attacked by our rivals. They were in such a hurry to get their plunder, they didn't even finish us off, but they threw us in a well. I ended up in the mongrel tunnels. Kin, his name was Kin. Kin was young and curious. All right. Why did you abandon him? I broke, gave up, convinced myself that it was our decision, not my decision, that it'd be better for everyone. I'm not sure if Lan told you, but I have other children besides him. They were different. All of them were special, and all were missing something. They just couldn't survive. The last one was born in pieces, and I realized he'd be the last one. I just knew it. I didn't need any healers to tell me that. After that, it's like I sank into a black hole. I saw Kin grieve. I saw Lan struggle to find a place for himself. That would be something pretty awful to go through. The neighbors felt no pity for us when they heard about our struggle. They accused us of worshipping demons, Lamashtu, anyone. And I realized I was to blame for all of it. For making Kin go up to the surface, for deciding to have children with him no matter what, for appearing in Kin's life, having Lan. And for what? So he could suffer? Kin and I discussed it. He said he'd take our son and go to his tribe. We both thought we were relieving each other of a terrible burden. That at least we'd be making Lan happy, because he'd grow among his own kind. I still ask myself if we did the right thing. If Lan doesn't want to see me, there is nothing right about it. Alright, I'll find your son. Also, show me your wares. Show me your wares. Remove blindness. Ring of protection +3. I could use another +3. Natural amulet +3. I've got those already. I can use one more +3 at this point, though. And I mean, I have 630,000 cash bucks. Not the amulet, sorry. Ring of protection. So why not just spend 18,000 on one? Then some potions, I suppose, are decent, but I don't need them right now. And in fact, that can go to Lan. He's the person who needs the +3. So I have 2 +2s that are just vendor trash at this point. God, feels good. Feels good to have vendor trash +2s. Hey, Lan. Go and see your mother. Don't be a douche. When your mother comes all the way across the continent in the middle of a bloody demon war to see you, you go see her. I don't care what your baggage is with your mother, you go see her. She could be a terrible, awful person. You don't have to listen to her. You don't have to accept what she says. Hi, Chief Sull. Here for a chat. You already know she's here. Why don't you want to talk to her? Ah, she got to you too. In Boston, gold and everything. Yep. Whether they have gold lettering on their business card or not, she still came here to talk to you. Maybe she's a necromancer and she wants to murder you and bring you back from the dead. I don't know. You have the means to deal with that, though. So, go talk to her. Alright, what is the advancement on that? Nothing. God, look how little there is in here now. Okay, well, I'll go talk to the hand. Because the face don't want to hear it anymore. And then we're going to have to let some time pass before we deal with the Midnight Fane anyway. So hopefully the Flaming Lance will show up. Either that or we're going to end up going to the Midnight Fane. I don't think we're going to go to the Midnight Fane tonight, guys. I really don't think so.
Follow my lead.
Hand of the Inheritor. My watch goes on. Greetings, champion. Greetings, and thank you for saving my heavenly sister-in-arms. Targona has returned to us. What joyous, joyous news. So we spoke to this guy already a couple sessions ago, and we took it back. We took-see backseat it. We reloaded. Because we didn't want to give him this information yet. Targona was the angel in Arilu's lab that we saved from the, purple, magic-y, rapey field that was holding her there. I am impressed by your many gifts, champion. Together we will open the passage and protect the city, and then we shall burn the Midnight Fane with the cleansing fire of righteousness. But first we must gather our strength. I shall send word to Queen Galfrey. Her help may be necessary when we reach the dark bastion of the Abyss. The Queen will heed my call and arrive quickly. Within a month, you must use this time to prepare to attack the Fane. Sweet. I will take care of Crusade matters. So now we have the Midnight Fane triggered. And we need to remove the demonic seal. Let's take a quick look at Crusade business, see if there's anything I can take care of there, see what the timers are on things. And then we'll go take care of some army management business if I need to. We're going to be spending a little bit of time doing housekeeping this time. I feel like the housekeeping in Kingmaker was way better than the housekeeping in Wrath, though. Like, sure, there's the whole army management aspect of it and the battles and all, but I feel like those are anti-fun. Like, they're literally not what I want to be doing. Alright, the letter is done. Raid for Plunder is done. Sweet. Strengthening the chain of command. The Warwear soldiers down, and defeatist's attitudes sink in. Let's issue that decree. The fate of the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. No, I want to enchant the Crest of the Fallen Knight. This is what I want to do. It's going to take 5 more days. Diplo. Let's make it happen. Giant's Village. I can make the Giant Village, right? Material income increased by 2 adds 1,500 logistics experience points. So 250 material for a 2 material income. So if we exclude the logistics experience points, just the return on investment time on this is 125 weeks. That's that's not insignificant, I'll say. Or 125 days. It's not insignificant. I'm going to issue this decree, though. We're going to do it. I like income. I also like decrees. And we have an event. Witches! While exploring Sarkorian lands, a group of scouts stumbled across a hidden settlement of exiles, runaway witches and sorcerers practicing forbidden rituals. Criminals in their own homeland, they did not welcome the commander's soldiers and made it clear that they did not want anyone meddling in their affairs. We could destroy the settlement to get leadership. We can establish trade with the witches to get finance income. The Path of the Demons has an option. Or I can inform the Order of the Pyre to get 7 Hell Knights. I kind of want 7 Hell Knights, guys. I'm gonna get 7 Hell Knights. Poor witches. Nice. Okay. Chain of Command is 1 day. That's gonna be nice to see. The Crest of the Fallen Knight. I want to see that. That's 5 days away. Okay, so what is our Chain of Command bonus? Do I do the lager beer elementals? Ugh. It's a repeatable decree. You can get lager beer elementals every 5 days for 75 energy. Ooh, I want to make an army of beer elementals, guys. I have to do it. I am obligated to do it. The beer speaks to me. The arrival of... Oh, the Flaming Lance is here. Sweet. This is what we've been waiting for. We get to go back to Winter Sun and take care of that quest. I am happy that that happened today. I would have been pissed off if we got to Act 4 and we never took care of this quest. Nistra. Hail, Knight Commander. Nistra Flamefinger at your service. Her Majesty Queen Galfrey has done me the honor of naming me the new leader of the Order of the Flaming Lance. From this moment on, I and the Order are at your disposal. What do you do? Most Crusader orders rely on a bastion of steel and blessings from above. We reject neither, but our primary weapon is magic. Mystic spellcasters and researchers of the supernatural gather under our banners. What happened to the last leader? Miamir the Scholar was in Canabris, but she left the city not long before the demons attacked. She is officially being reported missing. Many people think her dead. However, if I may be allowed to speak freely, Sister Miamir has always placed her personal curiosity above the needs of the Order. I venture that she willingly absented herself from Canabris and is now alive and well, conducting research somewhere, having completely forgotten about the Crusade. That's what she looked like. If you find her, alive or dead, the Order would be grateful for the chance to pay their last respects, or to put her on trial for desertion. A half-elf woman. What do you know? I happen to know where there's a mad half-elf woman. Welcome to Dresden. Awesome. Captain Harmatin. Hail, Commander! Permission to report. Although the desertion has been halted, not everyone appreciated your methods. A circle of discontent formed within the officers' ranks, calling themselves the Wary. There are no blatant signs of sedition, however, they would have been arrested. Still, their talk is concerning. We can't rely on them. We need our own trusted officers. So he wants to enlist some volunteers. Sela wants people who know the meaning of honor. Call paladins and knights from reputable orders. Regil wants to promote experienced sergeants to officers. So NCOs. Like, realistically, Regil's advice is the best here, right? Experienced NCOs to be field officers in this case. And Darren just wants promising youths to be officers. Okay. Could work. All generals gain the Pious Officer's feat. Infirmary size increased by 10%. That's kind of cool. Regil. All generals gain +1 level on the Striving for Distinction. Plus 10% bonus to gained experience points per level of this feat. That's kind of cool. I like that. Darren, call your bright youths. Oh, all generals gain +1 level to the Master of Maneuver feat. Oh, baby. I think we're taking that. Captain Harmatin, appoint new officers from the ranks of the volunteers. Heroic officers. +5 bonus to combat morale. I think we're going to take an extra Master of Maneuver. Probably not tactically speaking, or strategically speaking. Not tactically. Probably not strategically speaking the best move. But I want my Master of Maneuver, guys. I want to be able to fit another unit in my army. Especially since I can now recruit some more units. Once I build some buildings. Okay, so we need to go to the streets. We need to go talk to the representative of the Flaming Lance. I'm moderately excited now, guys. This session so far has just been like I don't know what I'm going to do this session. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. We're just going to bounce our heads around and see what happens. And now I'm moderately excited because we're finally doing something that I wanted to do. I think somewhere down over here. They don't have a... Oh, she does have a purple thing. Okay, sweet. Yeah, this is something that I wanted to accomplish before we went on to the next part of the game, so. You did an oopsie whoopsie and didn't buy groceries yesterday. That's not good. I stopped at the grocery store today. We went out for Thanksgiving to C's family, just to say hi to them and pass through, because still can't really be in the same places as people. And on our way home, we stopped off and picked up just a few groceries for the week. She has a slate tablet. Greetings to you. And now you woke up at 5 a.m. with practically no food in the house. Nothing is open yet. That is unfortunate. That is exceptionally unfortunate. All I can say to mitigate that is at least you're in a position where you're in this position because you didn't buy groceries yesterday. And you're not in a position in your life where you're waking up at 5 a.m. with no food in the house because you just aren't able to provide food. You aren't able to have food in the house. That can be a very awkward time in a person's life, a very very rough experience to go through. I found her. She's on a cliff near Wintersun. So she's alive, well, and absorbed in her research. As I thought. Well, she's not exactly well. I will set off immediately, Commander, to arrest her for desertion, and I also request your presence. Old-ass ramen. Could work. I mean, you gotta be careful with old-ass noodle things, whether it's ramen or any kind of noodle, just spaghetti noodles or lasagna noodles or Kraft dinner or anything, that there isn't just, like, bugs all over it. Because bugs love dry noodles. Old-ass dry noodles, that is. If it's in good shape, though, go for it. Alright, back to Wintersun. This is a situation where having... Not this one, because this is too far away. If we had the teleporter here, where the people of culture are, we could just teleport there and then go to Wintersun. But it's going to be an 18-hour walk. You don't have old-ass ramen. Terrible, unfortunate. Well, I mean, if it's 5 a.m., then you're not that far away from things opening, I imagine. We gotta rest here, though. Oh, not Rue anymore. That's gonna be Ember again, now that we've rescued Ember. And you can assist Camellia again. Yeah, we'll rest. Store's open around 7. Yeah, so there's a couple hours to go. I mean, worst case scenario, there's usually like restaurants and stuff that tend to be open if there's something around you. I don't know. I don't know what your situation is or where you are or what's going on. So probably going to go shopping sometime after that to give the bakery time. Yeah. Especially if you're picking up stuff from the bakery. I miss that. I used to have stores, like I used to have supermarkets and convenience stores that had bakeries in them. And all the ones that had bakeries shut down. And now we've got, you know, crappy-ass Walmart supercenters and shit like that for groceries. So they don't have delis, so you don't have fresh meat. They don't have in-house butchers, so you don't have an actual butcher shop. They don't have in-house bakeries, so you don't have actual fresh baked stuff. You just have whatever gets shipped to them, and it's just, ugh. I miss it so much. A tiny Christian town. Okay. Into Wintersun we go. We're not going to be fighting any ridiculously crazy bosses in here, but I feel like we should just buff up, because I've got 24-hour buffs. And if I have 24-hour buffs, why not? I feel like I'm obligated to put them on every time I go anywhere. We still have this, like, cutscene cinematic intro every time we come to this map. Always throws me off. I'm like, wait, is something happening? How long is that now? Is that a 3-hour buff now? No, it's only a 2-hour buff. Right. No, that would make sense. It would be a 3-hour buff, but I took 1 level in Vivisectionist. So my caster level in Sorcerer is still the same as it was last level as a result. That makes sense. All right, let's go see this mad half-elf woman. I have to walk across giant effing map in order to do so, though. We've been back to Winter Sun a few times. We came back to take care of those stones the other day to finish them off and get the reward for those. That was worth it. That necklace is actually pretty decent for Rue. That's the back rank assistance necklace. It's pretty solid. I'm pleased we picked it up. But yeah, this should be, I think, the last time we're coming back to this map, guys. Like, that's how much this means to me. I am so happy to be done with this map. We're close to being done with this entire act as well, so... Probably, actually, there's a significant chance that tomorrow, or if I don't stream tomorrow, Wednesday, whatever the next stream is going to be, there's a significant chance that the next stream is going to be the Midnight Fane and us going to Act 4. Sister Myrmir, as I suspected, while everyone thought you were dead, you were happy to spit on your vows, your comrades in the crusade, all for the sake of satisfying your own curiosity. You are a stain on our movement. You are hereby arrested for desertion. Take shelter in the briars. Lay thistles under your head. Bitter, bitter wolfberries. Quit acting the fool. You'll come with me willingly, or I'll force you. A barely discernible whisper touches your mind. It sounds like the rustling of sand on ice. She belongs in this place, mortal. She will stay here. You will not save her. Leave her or kill her. And go on your way, or else you will stay here in her place. That's ominous. Show yourself. You desire to know who I am? I will allow it, but this knowledge is not without cost. Oh no. Ciabre, a terrible figure, a putrefied skeleton with branching horns, seems to grow out of the ground in front of you. Mortals, be gone. Be gone from this place. She is mine. Leave her to me. Who are you? Ciabre. I was a druid in Old Sarkoris long, long ago, before the surviving magic users brought disaster upon themselves. While this land was alive, I protected it with my life, but the time came for it to die. I followed it into death. Our forests held secrets, ancient, sacred truths. The demons brought fire, flesh, and wood burned as well as each other. But stone does not burn. We turned our trees to stone and stood next to them as stone guardians. So that's why we've got this stone tree here with runes inscribed into it. Why do you say she belongs here? The insolent, foolish mortal came here seeking the secrets of the old forests. Well, I allowed her to glimpse them, but these secrets come at a cost. To preserve them, to escape the fire into the embrace of stone, we paid with our lives and souls. It is only fair that she should pay the same price. Yeah, there is a surprising amount of content in Winter Sun. Lots and lots in here. It's a lot, there's a lot of maps in this game that I compare to the Witch's Hut in Kingmaker, but the Witch's Hut in Kingmaker had a crap ton of content in it. It took a long time. Let her go, please. Oh god, is Ember gonna redeem them too? Do not insult us with your foolish pity, mortals. We have no need of it. Hey, stay here with Ember for like 20 more minutes, and I bet you'll be singing a totally different tune. We are crusaders. We fight demons. We share a common enemy. We're on the same side. On the same side? Of what? The front, where your foreign invaders battled with invaders from the abyss for our mutilated lands? No, mortal. I may despise you less than I do the demons, but I am on one side. You are on another. Yeah, wars don't only have two sides. Name a price. So if we had the Lich Mythic Path, we have an option there for that. I could just say, I'll leave her to you. She's not yours, monster. If you won't release her willingly, I'll free her by force. Do we go with the very naive, good tactic here, guys? This is a very naive... Like, we have no idea what the situation is. What's the price? She partook in our secrets. There is but one price for them. The life and soul of all who wish to possess them. I will accept no other payment. I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to have a tango with you, bro. I feel like I should just leave and give her to you. But leaving and give her to you... So here's the thing. Here's my logic. I don't view this as chaotic. Because I'm viewing this as like nature trying to maintain itself. This person is trying to maintain a law, right? The law is that you partake of this and it becomes... Your soul sort of becomes ours, kind of thing. And leaving her to him is kind of the lawful choice here, isn't it? Like, it says chaotic next to it, but I don't view it that way. It's normal difficulty. What's the worst that can happen? Go on then. Try. Reloading is the worst that can happen. Plague Smilodons. Very good. This is not a surprise round, so I have a movement action and I have a standard action. Therefore, 38 AC, 33 flat-footed, touch 15. So if I studied him, I would gain 1 on him. So that would be like going against 37. So it's better to stealth than study. He's immune to mind affecting fear, compulsion, emotion, poison, disease, charm, daze, stun, death, sleep, ability score damage, drain, various energy effects.
This should do it.
He's not immune to precision damage or sneak attack. Or criticals. He has foresight, though. So he's never flat-footed. Okay, fuck that then. Yeah, this is why we gotta double check, because going for stealth to hit his flat-footed AC would not help us, because he is never flat-footed. So studying target is actually our best move here. Also, let's turn that off.
Let's try this way.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. Getting here on these Smilodons. Let's turn your weapon enhancement on, so I can't use this turn. I don't have you buffed. Damn it. I did all the other buffs. I didn't do Camellia's buffs. I need to remember to do Camellia's buffs. And these are undead as well, which means I need to be using not Finian. Finian can't do damage to undead. I need to be using the shitty Nimble Edge. Change weapon is our movement action, so we're going to move with our other action. Just to engage these guys. Yep, she really needed to attack. Oh boy, she really needed to attack. I needed defensive fighting there. Holy crap, did I ever. Lan. What AC am I against with these Smilodons? 18. Okay. Move on in. Take a swing.
Make every strike count.
Exploderate both of them. That's good. He's got like... Yeah, 15 touch. Here's the thing, though. He can't be flat-footed, which means he's not denied his dexterity bonus, which means I can't sneak attack him. So our Scorching Rays will not do sneak attack damage versus him. Impromptu sneak attack just makes him flat-footed, right? It doesn't give me sneak attacks, it just treats them as flat-footed. Beginning at 3rd level, an Arcane Trickster can enter a special stance that allows them to improvise a way to sneak attack targets regardless of their awareness. A Trickster can maintain this stance for 1 round per day. The target of impromptu sneak attacks loses any dexterity bonus to AC, but only against those attacks. The power can be used against any target, but creatures that are not subject to sneak attacks take no extra damage, though they still lose any dexterity bonus to AC against the attack. Okay, so this is an interesting interaction. So he cannot be flat-footed. Flat-footed is losing your dexterity bonus. However, this allows me to make him lose his dexterity bonus. So I don't know that if this will allow me to sneak attack even though he can't be flat-footed. I don't know the interaction there. I'm going to try it, though. We're going to try an impromptu sneak attack this level. We're going to use spells at level 5. That's our maximized Scorching Ray. And let's see if this is going to sneak attack. Yeah, it did. So 54, 49, 44. So that's like 150 damage plus the extra 9, 11, and 7 on top of that. So that's like 160 something, 170 something damage was that? Did a good chunk of his HP. We just need to survive until Ember's turn again, I guess. Yeah, I wish we had enough levels to get three attacks with Hellfire Ray. That would have been nice.
Prepare yourself.
Everybody else is crit fishing, so Ember's our go-to for this. Polar Midnight. Guys, Polar Midnight is a level 9 spell. Polar Midnight is a level 9 cleric spell. All creatures within 30 foot centered on the target point within close range. You plunge an area into the brutal chill of the Arctic night. All creatures take 5d6 cold damage and 1d6 of dexterity damage per round. A successful fortitude save negates the dexterity damage, but not the cold damage. So 5d6 cold per round. So here's the thing. I really need to resist cold and protect against cold, and I should have done it ahead of time. But I also really need to heal Camellia. So I'm tempted to just keep taking the damage, because 5d6 is not the end of the world. And just heal her. And Channel is actually going to be better than, like, Cure Critical Wounds here. 4d8 plus 1 per caster level, so 4d8 plus 13 versus our effing awesome Channel. I do have heal. So that'll be 130 hit points. Probably better. Also, does Camellia have negative? She has ability damage, yes. Who has ability damage? Probably all of us, right? We all took it? He's only got -1. -1. -1. -3. So we all failed our save. So we cast heal on Camellia here. And then we move up to establish our teamwork feats, I think. It also gets us out of the area of effect. Thank goodness. I can move and shoot, and I can't really do anything else. Like, I've already studied him, so I can move and shoot just fine. I don't want to get too close to him, but I think I'm still outside of his range here, and I think I'm outside of Polar Midnight then. I might not be out of Polar Midnight at that point. I want to stay close to Darren, though, in any case, because he's got to heal us. So even if I'm inside of it, I want to be close enough that I can...
This will hurt.
Yeah, crit fishing. It's not going to happen. Okay, turn your Arcane Strike on. I'm going to go for maximized damage and perfect critical. If I happen to hit him, and we're going to put Arcane Strike on as well. If I happen to hit him, I want to maximize the chance that I kill him outright.
I'll cut you wide open.
No. Lan, you can do this, bud. You can do this. You're going to actually have a chance to hit this guy.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nice. How much damage? 116. Land's dark moans, wind's gray songs. What a sorry sight. Get up, Sister Miamur. You must stand trial. Mia, who? What do you think I should do with her? Sane or not, desertion is a crime, but she's in no state to be at the front. Send her to Neurosian. Let the Queen herself pass judgment on her. No. We're a track star. I'm not in the mood for arresting people for desertion today. Let's let her heal first. You are too lenient, but I suppose she has punished herself enough already. Certain playthroughs, I would absolutely do that. This playthrough is not, it's not appropriate for our character. Alright, everybody don't just stand in the effing polar midnight, please. Okay, good.
Follow my lead.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
You don't have any ability. Oh, I healed you, right? I'm just using some lesser restorations here because I have spell slots, and why not, right? I'm just gonna go back to Dresden anyway, but just in case something happens, I'd rather not go into it with ability damage. Especially dexterity ability damage. Everybody in my party needs dexterity. Okay, so we took care of all of the ability damage. We're fine. Chaotic and Trickster options are the least appealing to you. What options would you find most appealing? Personally, I don't know. Like, my own personal thoughts on them, like what I would do. I don't know. Definitely not the Trickster options in every case, though. That's for sure. That looks like some nice loot. We got a Cloak of Resistance +2, Ring of Protection +2, Shapeshifter's Helm. This helm grants its wearer a +2 bonus to AC while in wild shape. It also grants +1 additional use of wild shapes per day, if the wearer has this class ability. So that's a good druid helmet, I suppose, if you want to do wild shapes. Hide Armor +4. It's just a plain +4 hide. And Corrosive Quarterstaff +3. Actually, that's not even that good. Everything looked amazing, but it's all just kind of mediocre. That helmet is pretty cool, though, if you were a druid. If you were a druid, dude.
As it should be.
What kind of options do you think would appeal most to your personality, do you think, Jack? I think I personally would be a lot more lawful than we are in this particular playthrough. We had to go down this mountain. Like, we could have gone to the exit over here near this cave. But, I mean, we had to run all the way down this mountain in any case. That's what sort of takes the most time. Good or neutral opinions have resonated with you. Yeah. I sort of connect with a lot of the good and neutral opinions here, too. I think, generally speaking, I would be mostly leaning lawful, personally. Wish you could just use the teleportation circle to Dresden from here. Like, you can just engrave it into the ground and just use the teleportation circle. You don't have to actually leave the map. Sort of like you'd have to do if you rested. Like, when you put down your camp to rest, you need to have the space for it, and you need to have no enemies nearby kind of thing, but you could do that and then use the circle. That would have been nice. Some of the lawful and good options are a tad too naive for your taste. I do agree some of them are. I'm not saying, like, I'd go with lawful everything if it was me, but generally speaking, I think I would lean that way a lot of the way. But I agree, a lot of it is very naive, a lot of it is very idealistic. This idea that, you know, we can actually win a war with this kind of attitude. Like, I'm sorry? No, that's not the way the real world works. Staying true to your principles is a great thing to teach children about, but it's a very... it's a very impossible mentality for people to follow through adulthood if they're in any position of actual responsibility. you stay true to certain principles that, you know, don't require you to compromise yourself, but we're fighting a war exactly like you just said. I started saying it right as you typed that out. We're fighting a war against demons here. We need to be prepared to deal with that. Okay, so I think that's it. Like, I think we're done. We are donezo. Like, complete. Other than on the cusp of the abyss, like the actual Midnight Fane. I could go to the Extirpators camp, I suppose. Or I can let some stuff happen on the Crusade management screen. Well, I mean, if we're going to the Midnight Fane in like the next session, we're going to be spending a lot of time there. So let's do... Oh, I feel so bad doing some Crusade management right before we're basically not going to have to manage the Crusade again. Like, Act 4, Crusade management isn't a thing. We're not part of the Crusade in Act 4. Keeping soldiers well equipped and well trained and the army as prepared as possible is what's most important. When you're at a war with a demon, yes. Alright. Energy for all generals. I mean, that's cool. We should probably build some of these other things. I don't actually have room for the apothecary next to anything except the stables, because I built these next to other stuff. We have the arsenal, the brewery. 5 bonus on combat morale, DR1 to all units. 5% chance to perform a random action instead of the one selected in battle. Only one brewery can be built in each fort. Okay, so I don't have that 5% chance to do fuck knows what. I have to build a brewery first before that happens. Never mind. Engineer's workshop. We should probably get this built. I'm just going to say we should probably get this built. I have a training ground, smithy, and an arsenal. I can build something here if it's a recruitment building, and I do need another recruitment building. Yeah, pretty much everybody wishes the Crusade system was a bit more in-depth. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I am totally fine with anybody saying that they've either disabled it in the difficulty settings or they have the mod that just ends Crusade events instantly. I'm fine with either of those. Any more in-depth than you need an accounting degree. I mean, that would be EVE Online, which is also an interesting game. It has its pluses. Main Spellcaster's Lodge. There we go. Church guards, war priests, monks, assassins, witches, and bards. That's what we want, and we're going to put it there right next to these guys. That took care of all of our material points, by the way. Like, that was expensive. So I guess we're not building anything else unless I want to buy material points. Everything boils down to not losing soldiers, essentially. It's Heroes of Might and Magic over again. Hey, Ramek. Good to have you here. How long have we been live? Never saw a tweet. I believe I tweeted. I did tweet. Yes, confirmed, tweeted. 2 hours and 5 minutes. So, what we've done so far, Ember got kidnapped by cultists, and she was going to be sacrificed to demons, but Ember managed to convert the cultists back to us, show them how they need to repent, and she basically just ended the situation herself, which is awesome. So we went and rescued her, but she didn't really need much of our rescuing. We went and dealt with the mad half-elf woman at Wintersun because the Order of the Flaming Dildos finally showed up in Dresden. So we took care of that. Catnip, welcome! Happy to have you here. Yeah, so we took care of the Order of the Flaming Dildos and the mad half-elf woman at Wintersun. So that's done. Our quest log is looking extremely tiny. I also I turned in the quest to the hand. So we're waiting for the queen to, you know, deal with this demonic seal. And then we're going to be going to the Midnight Fane. Right. Lan left his mom on Reed. Lan's mom showed up in Dresden. Like, she wandered across the continent through a demon-infested war zone to see the guy. And he wouldn't even talk to her. So yeah, Lan left his mom on Reed. What else has happened so far? We talked to Trevor, or the person saying that he's Trevor, Social's brother, in the dungeon, and he told us about this extirpators camp. So we could do that. That is an option. Where am I physically located right now? At Wintersun, right? Did I teleport back to Dresden, or am I still at I teleported back to Dresden. F my life. Okay, the extirpators camp is way hell and gone down here in the south. And I need to bring Social all the way there. And I hate Social with passion. Luckily, I don't have to do it until Act 5. Like, I don't get locked out if I don't do it this act. So I'm thinking maybe we wait until Act 5 to do that. Just because Social is just not a good person. I mean, Social's a good person, I just don't like him. Let's go with that instead. On the other hand, there's not much more left to do for crusade management, is there? I mean, I could get some relics going. Oh, I've got a relic happening soon. I'm upgrading that relic. It was 5 days. So hopefully that'll be done. Let's see what that is before we do anything else. So army battles time, maybe. I want to see this relic though. I want to see the relic. How many days? So our Lager Beer Elementals come tomorrow. The Giants Village, 3 more days on the relic. Okay, good. I'm gonna create an army of Lager Beer Elementals, guys. It's a repeatable degree. We can do it every 5 days, I think. So every 10 days we'll get ourselves, I think it's 5 new elementals. They don't even have to be part of the army. They can just follow the army from behind and supply the army, let's say.
Follow my lead.
All right, let's go to the army management screen and let's fight some demon armies, shall we? I need 3 days. God, I hate how you can't just manage your armies from the Crusade management screen and go back and forth on that. It would make it much more convenient if I didn't have to exit Dresden every time I wanted to do some army management. So where do we have some demon armies that want some killing? Who needs some killing? Oh, this fortress wants some killing. 10,000 experience. Oh, I've leveled up. Dude, we got our level. We also got Master Maneuver 3. Crap, right. I can fit another person in this army. So we get Ice Storm. Deals power times power, so power squared plus 5d6 cold damage to all units. Our power is 40 plus 3, so 40 times 40 d6s. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's 1600 d6s, 1605 d6s, right? Am I just off my rocker? That's pretty nice in a 3x3 area. I mean, I've got Fireball, so we'll just stick with that, I suppose. Hold, mind affecting. They can't move for 2 rounds. It's a divine spell with a mind affecting effect. Breath of Life. Restore power times power plus 5 times 2d8 HP. Okay, so that's just another heal. I kind of want that, though. Good Hope. Army give plus 2 bonus to attack and initiative for 3 rounds. And combat morale. And prayer. It's a divine spell. That is a lot of damage. This is a lot of healing. Yeah, I think we want to go for this citadel, this fortress right here next to Tarendula's lair. I think that's our target. That'll reset the timer on our Banner of Conquest. It's still green, but it's going to be getting close. Is there another fortress that's worth going after? That one has a strength 8 army in it. Do I even see another fortress? There's a strength 10 army in this fortress, also 10,000 experience, also has a general. All the fortresses will have a general. God, 600 dudes who give Stinking Cloud, 424 cultists. Man. Those are some big armies. Some massive, great big tracts of armies. Yeah, no, we go for this. We go for this one. Pretty sure that's our target right there. I'm a little afraid. So that general is a caster. That's what that little fire symbol in the top left of his icon shows. And that means he probably has Scorching Ray, so he's probably going to vaporize my marksman in one turn. He also has 406 archers and 77 Brimmeracks. Like, that's a big-ass army. That's a really threatening army. It could do a lot of damage to us. I'm still going to go there. We're going to still poke it with a stick, but I'm going to save before I poke it with a stick. And we're going to see if... we're going to see if we lose too many forces. And if we do, we're just going to kind of, you know, use an Eon ability to rewind time on it for us, even though we're not an Eon. It's a lot of armies. I didn't save. Gods damn it. Okay. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. I've got a fireball, and they've got a cluster of people together. I need to kill... Oh, no, this is a Brimerack. Never mind. Hitting it doesn't matter. It's immune. But I still want to hit all three of them together, I think. These guys aren't that big of a deal. These archers are a threat. They still have a lot of Brimeracks, though. I'm going to have to shoot them. Okay, fireball. I'm a charging up my fireball. Okay. Good enough. I kind of want to just go behind enemy lines. They're archers. They act before my marksmen do. Oh, my marksman got spelled. That's why. Shit. That's not good. Their archers are going to do a crap ton of damage. Go threaten them, please. Hedge Knights. And I got blocked. Of course I did. Alright, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. I can block him. He's a 2x2. This guy can get on my marksman, though, if I leave here. So I'm tempted just to stay here for a turn. Okay, we're good. No Scorching Rays yet. That's awesome to see. Don't mind me, I'm just killing you. I should have fireballed already. Crap. Yeah, their archers got to move. What I'm thinking we do here is we fireball here and just kill both of these stacks. Judicious use of our energy, guys. I am totally fine with using all of our energy in this fight to not lose people. Like, my infirmary is over half full. Hell Knights. Time to start hitting back. Hey, clowns, just wait till my marksmen are good to go again. Then you're gonna have a bad day. I'm gonna have to heal a bit as well. Damn it, these cultists are gonna do so much damage. Oh my god, they're gonna do so much damage. Ambush the Brimeracks in their butt. Okay. I need to deal with this lickety-split quick. And I kind of want to have the ability to heal my people so that I can get the infirmary cleaned up. But I need to damage these cultists before they channel negative energy. Because as soon as they channel energy, I'm screwed. I mean, I kill half of them. That's good. The Vrock can't get in there. So yeah, Hell Knights, go deal more damage to them. Just kill as many as possible. Reduce the damage they can do to me with their channel negative energy. The infirmary is visible. Yeah, at one of the patches they turned it orange, and they put the symbol on it that gives you the indicator that, hey, it's the infirmary. I think that's a good quality of life buff. All right, lay on hands on yourselves. All right. Oh, no channel. Nice. Those are cultists, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, those are cultists. They have channel negative energy. I don't know why they're not using it. So we can restore 20 there. 62 clerics. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That cleaned up almost my entire infirmary. Sweet. Let's work on these guys. The Hell Knights can do tremendous damage to them. I think this battle, unless the general shoots me with a fireball or a scorching ray right now, I think this battle's in the bag. There's his channel. There's only one of these guys left. And our marksmen haven't been available this entire fight. What exactly is this effect that's on them? Hold, rounds 2. There's 2 rounds left on it. God, that is so long. They disabled my most powerful unit. Like, this guy could have one-shot any of the stacks that we've had so far. Every turn it would have one-shotted one of those stacks. Just keep topping yourself off. Keep our infirmary clean, just so it doesn't go over. Goodbye, cultists. And now we gang up on the Vrox. I love how this group looks like it has items on it. What the hell is that? Man, the marksmen are going to come out of their hold just in time to take a shot at the Vrock. Or is he just going to keep casting it? Is that what he's doing every turn? I should probably look at that. No, he's using hold again. Marksmen skip their turn. Turn 59. Only 2 left. Marksmen skip their turn again. He just keeps using it, that's all. He definitely does not want my marksman to do anything. I recovered everybody. Our infirmary picked everybody back up, and that was a big-ass army. Lots of experience. Much wow. Okay. Yeah, lots of experience. Much wow. That also reset the Citadel timer, which is good. It gave us another... Ooh. Oh boy, no, that gives us another town to defend as well. But Lands of Yath Watch is so far away that if I upgrade it, okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna spend money on this too. Like, show me the town. I need to build 3 things in it, and then I can upgrade it. So you can have a garrison barracks, and then I need to buy some stuff. So I'm prepared to buy just, you know, let's say 1,300 material points. And I have enough finance points already, right? So garrison stables, the garrison archery range. Now I need to upgrade it, and when I upgrade it, I should be able to get a magic circle here, and I can teleport here now. Yeah, I got lots of energy, so I should be able to do that no problem. It's going to take a few days for that to happen, though. Okay. Army! Is there anything else I want you to go after here? Like, these are some tough armies now. And they have more generals more often now as well. Ooh, those guys look threatening. This is down a different path, but I could get to it. 150 material points. That's nice, considering I just bought a bunch. Claws of a Sacred Beast. That sounds like a pet item. Attractive Impulse. I don't know what that is. Is that a relic? Material points. Energy points. Wicked Dope. Wicked Dope. Damn. I kind of want to go for the Wicked Dope. I could use some Wicked Dope right now. Should you add to your army? You have a 6th slot, right? Yes, I do. I have a 6th slot available. If I wanted to add to this army, what would I add? I have various things available. The problem is I can now recruit Church Guards. Church Guards have 182 hit points, which is actually more than Hedge Knights. It's more than Shield Bearers. They do 7 to 9 damage, which is more than Shield Bearers. Less than Hedge Knights. And they have 20 AC, which is, again, ridiculous. More than everybody. So Church Guards are just really tanky, is what I'm getting from this. I can get more Mongol Sharpshooters. I have a good handful of them. Oh, right, I've got this Hell Knight army here, too. Beer Elementals. The problem is I can't recruit Beer Elementals. I have to get them through that event. And I only get 5 every 10 days through that event. So I want to build up a supply of them before I start putting them into an army. I feel like I should probably just stick church... I just built the building for Church Guards. I just built the building for Church Guards. I should probably use them, right? But man, I've got a bunch of mongrel sharpshooters already. I have a free search for mercs. Let's check that out. More sharpshooters, no clerics, no hell knights. All right. Yeah, I think we're just going to add church guards. Once I have some church guards available, I'll put them in. So I don't need to recruit anybody right now. We'll just let time go on that. All right. Armies to fight. There is a demon army that's sort of up in my business over here. 16,000 experience, no general. That's pretty nice to kill. This one was material points. And then I have to go all the way around here and back again to get to these. Energy points, finance points, just income. None of them sound like they have something awesome. Yeah, none of them have, like, you know, fiery beer stein of fiery beer stein goodness or anything. It's just daily income and reward points and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not really that compelled to go after any of them, frankly. I'm kind of thinking let's enter the Citadel. Oh, damn it. Let's enter the Citadel. You know what? I'm gonna talk to Mr. Hand and see if he has any more dialogue options now. Yep, same game, whole bunch of different mechanics, all over the place. Has like a card game, tabletop, board game kind of crusade management. Has like Heroes of Might and Magic style crusade battles with your armies and whatnot. The usual Pathfinder D&D style party role-playing aspect of it. Character building, which is basically a game in and of itself. I'm going to talk to the Hand and see if he has any other interesting developments. I think I have to wait, but I'll see if I can prompt him to make it go quicker. Midnight Feign is going to be the next big thing we do, guys, and I'm hoping we do that tomorrow. And that's basically what we need to finish off this act. We'll move on to Act 4. Huge story progression. Lots of changes there. No. Hand has nothing to say.
I'll go ahead.
So we're going to go into the Citadel. We'll take care of crusade management from here for a little bit, a couple days. We're still like, what, 2 or 3 days away? 2 days, I think, away from this artifact being upgraded. I want to see what we get. I'm anxious. This is our first relic. I've got a bunch of relics ready and waiting, but this is our first. It's going to be a belt. We turned it into a belt. Okay, we got our 5 lager beer elementals. And in a few days we can repeat that. 2 days on the enchantment. I don't want to do that. I don't need to distribute provisions. My morale is maximized already. Skip day. There's an event. An important inspection. A group of officials from Neurosian is on its way to Dresden. They want to inspect how well the crusade is organized. What kind of welcome should they receive? The Queen's officials? We should give them a cold welcome and gain leadership points. My Diplo is actually leveled up. Do I just need my Diplomat available in order to do the level up quest for it? Lavish. Finance points increased by 30. Show things as they are. Finance increased by 30 adds 3,000 Diplo experience. Or bring them to the front line. Yes! Bring them to the front line. Give me military experience, please. Sela escorted them to the front lines. They were forced to learn the hardships of military life firsthand. I mean, they shouldn't be pampered nobles and whatnot. They're in the middle of the crusade. Like, they are crusaders. They're Mendevian. They're from Neurosian. They're the Queen's officials. They are part of this crusade. They've lived and breathed crusade for their entire lives. They should not be hoity-toity noble types. Okay, one more day, guys. Skip. A skilled craftsman can do some work on the relic. Awesome. We did it. And the Giant's Village. Ransom from the Mountain Kings. I thought we did this already. Omelet innovation, yeah. Dragons in care. So I need one of these, and it takes 7 days to solve it. And we'll be done the upgrades there soon. So we're going to do this with our logistics right now. I want one of them upgraded so that I can upgrade that far away one and get a teleportation circle in it. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Oh, there's an event first. Enchanting the Crest of the Fallen Knight. Do we pray for the Fallen Knight Lins? In which case we get Melander's Penance. While wearing this belt, a monk can spend 1 key point to enshroud the target's heart and lungs in the fine veil of emerald. Affected creature becomes more fragile, getting -2 penalty to AC. It also has to pass a fortitude saving throw, or all bludgeoning damage it receives is multiplied by 1.5 until end of combat. That would be awesome for a monk. Technically, Camellia has 1 point in monk, but she does not have a key pool. She's not high enough to have a key pool, so this is useless to us. Shame the Fallen Knight Lins. We get Melander's Insult. You can cover yourself in an invisible corrupted fire. Under its effects, all your fire spells deal an additional 2d6 unholy damage. You become immune to fire damage, but gain weakness to cold and holy damage. Okay, so that could make Ember more powerful, with an extra 2d6 unholy damage on her fire spells. She's going to lose dexterity, and thus hit chance. So, I mean, I'd have to put, like, Cat's Grace on her or something, I guess. But she's immune to fire, and she gains weakness to cold and holy. That could hurt us. We're still doing it, because we can actually use that. Altogether, though, I feel like we kind of lost on this relic. Maybe we should have tried a different relic, guys. But oh well, we can put another one in there now. The Fate of the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. Let's restore this one now. Do some work on this relic, sure. Just make it happen. No, wait, first. Diplo, what else? Ransom for the Mountain Kings. 12 shield bearers, let's issue it. We'll do that with our diplomat instead. And I don't need to do any of those. Okay, 7 days for that expansion. I feel so dirty doing this. The Lager Beer Elementals are back. Issue! On cooldown, we have to do that. I need as many Beer Elementals as possible. I feel dirty doing this. Like, doing this in Kingmaker felt so bad because you'd miss out on so much stuff. 3 of the 4 construction slots can be upgraded. Okay, so what we want to do now We want to come down here, and we want to go to that really effing far away Lands of Yathwatch. And we want to upgrade it. And as a fortress, I think I can build a teleportation circle in it. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Yes, I can. It's going to take 5 days. We'll get ourselves our teleportation circle. And that's good enough for me here for now. So I'll be able to teleport down to here, the Lands of Yath, in addition to Dresden. And that's really effing far away, so I'm pleased with that. It's actually, reasonably speaking, it's actually closer to the objectives that I kind of need to go to, isn't it? Wow. Okay. We have another event, Cursed Children. Demons have been stealing children in Canobras and possessing their bodies so that they can get close enough to Crusaders to deliver a dagger strike. The officers are asking how they should proceed when encountering the possessed. Well, obviously you just behead all the children, don't you? Is that not the correct choice? Okay, so the Azata choice, there's something locked behind Azata, which we're not. Saving the children must come first. Okay. Crusade morale is increased. Great. We get the vulnerable feat for a month, -2 to AC. That kind of sucks, but if I don't fight for a month, it's not a big deal. 550 military experience points. The safety of the soldiers must come first. Or we can hunt down the kidnappers. And that gets me a decree. 1,500 Diplo and 60 energy points. I mean, that's just better, right? Lan is... Okay, so this must require Lan to be in our party in order to make that happen. Okay, cool. We'll deal with that way. Okay, so if we want to upgrade a relic, I've got some choices here. There's the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. We have the Fate of Soul Shear, the Phylactery of Stevanius the Rotten, the Unholy Symbol of Rovagug, and Chillroar's Hide and Tusks. That sounds like some kind of barbarian shit right there. The Unholy Symbol of Rovagug, the Fate of the Phylactery of Stevanius the Rotten, and Soul Shear. And a Stone of Ghostly Pathways. Well, we have this in our inventory, so let's just take care of it. Issued. Decree. Alright. Has anything advanced yet? Let's take a look in our Citadel. Ramek votes Phylactery. Sorry, I had this in my inventory already, so we just did it. But, Phylactery can be the next one, I suppose. I mean, it'll be in Act 5. It's not even going to be this act. I don't see any possible way we're going to do another artifact this act. It doesn't make sense. Okay, there's an event. Oh, it's Camellia. Oh. Oh, dear. So if you're not up to date on the current status of our relationship with Camellia, check out the end of session number 21. That's where we finally got this this whole thing started. Camellia enters quietly, almost silently. A faraway smile plays about her lips, but you know it's not for you. She's smiling to herself. She holds a bottle of wine in one hand and 2 glasses in the other. Missed me? Camellia is our love interest. Camellia is a batshit insane, murderous cannibal. She kills people for pleasure. She gets off on killing people for pleasure. She experiences euphoria from it. And she feeds their blood to her quote-unquote spirit, which is just her excuse to drink their blood and eat their flesh herself. She is everything I could possibly want in a person. Like crazy. We are eager, aren't we? I like it. But before we begin, I want to make a few things clear. To make sure we understand each other so we may fully enjoy ourselves later. Your friendship is very dear to me, but what we are about to do, It is merely an added benefit of that same friendship. I stake no claim on you, and I shan't mind if you sleep with other people besides me. The only request I wish is to make is this. Let's keep our little liaison secret. What do you think? I can accept that. Now that the formalities are out of the way, I want to have a drink with you. There's something mystical about it. There's a hint of illusion magic. This is just effing brilliant, guys. I love this scene. Pick up the glass. I'll drink with you. What shall we drink to? To pleasure. I shall gladly drink to that, for without it, our lives would be unbelievably dull. I should get checked out. It's an invisibility potion. As you can see, there is nothing dangerous in the wine, just a potion of invisibility. I spent quite a while trying to decide on a location for our meeting because I wanted it to be special, and I found the perfect place. So, meet me on the balcony. Don't keep me in suspense too long, all right?
They will not expect my strike.
Guard, huh? You're about to step onto the balcony when the relentless hubbub of the Dresden Square below reaches your ears. The breeze rushing past carries with it the clipped steps of soldiers on patrol, the rushed chatter of merchants, and the distant barking of a dog. But even so, at the edge of your awareness, you can still sense her presence. There you are. I've been waiting for you. You feel her touching you. Are you feeling are you wearing new perfume? Today you have the opportunity to study me up close. Yes. All right. Don't stop. Keep going. Yeah. No, just stop holding back, dude. Oh God. I know, right? With a potion of invisibility on the balcony in front of your officers and everybody in the square below.
They will.
There's somebody here. I definitely heard something. There's nobody here, you oaf. How did the enemy get in here? The very heart of the Crusader Citadel? 2 extra stints on sentry duty for making stupid jokes. Okay.
I know the way.
That went well, I think. I think that was a good experience. My eyes don't need bleach. All right, so there's not much left in this act for us. Oh, if they only knew.
Follow my lead.
Hey, Anevia. Hey, Anevia. Beth. Has nothing to say about it? Nothing to say about it.
As it should be.
What did who do, Jack? What did Camellia do? She came and she seduced us again. She brought a potion of invisibility in wine. We took the potion of invisibility. We went out on the balcony in front of our officers and the entire, city, and did things while invisible on the balcony. And then, yeah. That's what happened. Okay, so 11 o'clock, 2 hours 41 minutes in. I would like to be set up to go to the Midnight Fane next time. And we don't have much left as far as Crusade affairs to manage here. Yeah, so that's a little bit of Camellia's expositionist side. Her slightly voyeuristic intentions. I need the Midnight Fane event to happen now. We have an event. A visitor from the past. A small crevice opens in the middle of Dresden. Then a tiny, sickly old man climbed out. That sounds wrong. Coughing heavily, he introduced himself as the spirit of the Sarkorian land and thanked the Crusaders for their struggle. That definitely does not sound like the kind of thing that happens every day. We can choose the metal deposits. That's material income by 5 for 30 days. The forests, all units gain robust. Maximum HP. This is a heal effect. Okay, cool. Convince the spirit to help with everything he can. Oh boy, that seems dramatic. So this has to be because of one of the things that we have. One of the options that we have. We're able to get him to do everything. I'm just going to choose the forests. Okay. That seemed silly. Alright, this is the next relic choice. I get to choose the next thing for that. That's going to be an event. Fear of the Surface. That's a group of mongrels. They've been in their underground caves, but they've lost their nerve on the surface. So you can position them in the rear of the army where it's safe and gain 50 mongrel sharpshooters. We can train them how to fight on the surface and gain 50 fighters. Then there is seeing the light of the heaven in the shield maze, or because we did not choose angel. I did not choose angel. And I'm not demon, so I can't choose those. We want the sharpshooters. I already have a bunch of mongrel sharpshooters. We might actually use them eventually. We could use them potentially now. Like I have a space in my army and I've got a bunch of them. I could use them now. So do we want a circlet, an intermediate step, so it's going to be a headpiece? Do we want a ring? Or do we want a sai? I'm going to say we probably don't want the sai. Shamans, heirs of the Sarkorian faith, rejoice. Their ancient relic has been torn from the claws of demons. They are ready to place it in the commander's gear to help take revenge for the lost homeland. Now to choose the item the stone will adorn. What do you guys think? Should we make it into a circlet? Should we make it into a ring? Or into a sai? I feel like we're not going to use the sai. The ring has more opportunity to use. Like everybody has 2 fingers. And some people have rings that I could probably do to replace, depending on what it is and who it's useful on. The circlet has to be for particular people. And people only get 1 circlet, like 1 headgear, so... But it could be potentially really good. Sai does seem cool. I would love to have a sai if I had somebody using sais. It'll probably sell for the most out of all of them. It looks like it does, but it probably would. Sai is a monk weapon. If I had to pick a monk weapon, I think I like the sai the most. So if you really want to use Flurry of Blows, sai, like have you know like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like Raphael, he used sais. It's they're like long stabbing daggers almost. They're like long stabbing daggers. That's how I would say it. They're shorter than a short sword, longer than a dagger, and they're mostly for stabbing. Or like a really short S-stock, perhaps you might say. It's a monk weapon, so you can use Flurry of Blows with it if you have Flurry of Blows access. They're kind of cool. If I was building a monk character that was using Flurry of Blows and I wanted to use a monk weapon instead of just my fists, I'd probably choose a sai. It's better than a nunchuck. That's for sure. And it's better than like a comma, in my opinion. I think I'm going to go with the ring just to check it out. They've carried out their task. Do I need to upgrade it again? Or is that done? The other one I had to upgrade again. Is it actually done? Like, do I have this ring now? Why didn't it tell me what it could do? The comma, except with a K. Like K-A-M-A. It's like a little teeny hand sickle. Like a sickle, but like a one-handed sickle. except without the big round part of it. Hand scythe, that's probably better. Hand scythe. It's like a scythe except smaller and one-handed. So this is a scythe, but if this scythe was like, you know, a foot tall and it stretched out 6 inches, it would be a comma. I do have this ring. Nope, this is just an intermediate step. So I can't upgrade it yet, or what's going on with that? I feel like this is probably the most boring session we've had so far. Ooh, lager beer elementals. Issue that decree. Hunt for the kidnappers. Skilled trackers and interrogators will hunt down and destroy the band of demons that has been kidnapping children. Do it! I don't want no kidnappers around. I don't have anybody doing a Diplo decree right now. Do I just not have the material for it? Is that it? I need 100 material points. Is that what the problem is? I don't have enough material? No, I've got 798 of it. I totally have enough material. Why am I not able to do this? Oh, Stone of Ghostly Pathways. That's the one we did. That's why. So enchanting it isn't available right now. And I don't know why. Okay, whatever. You're talking about this, Ramek? This is just the after action reports go here, the ones that I've already completed. I'm waiting for enchanting the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. Okay, I needed to pass a day. That's what I needed to do. Issued. Hey, maybe we're going to get another relic before this happens. I'm slightly excited for that. Five lager beer elementals. Very good. What is this? Development. Hunt for the kidnappers is 1 day still. Okay, we got the Diplo and the energy points. That's awesome. I don't really want to do another expansion right now. And there's no events. Events are what we're looking for to tell us that I need to do something. There we go, 2 events. Birthright. Okay, the arrival of Canobras reinforcements. There we go. Birthright. Nobles often look down on commoners as aristocrats are taught from birth that they are better than the lowborn. I can take the noble side and get leadership points. I can support the commons and get morale. I don't really need morale. I'm not the demon, so I can't choose that. Or I can have the commoners and the nobles compete in a tournament. That sounds like a trickster choice to me. Leadership and morale increase. It's way less leadership points and I don't need morale, but it sounds like the trickster choice. We'll take the noble side. What's this? Reinforcements from Canobras have arrived in Dresden. Their leader, Prelate Holrune, is awaiting an audience. Gods damn it, it's Holrune, guys. This guy again. If we remember back to Act 1, Prelate Holrune is the Inquisitor. He's like the Inquisitor of Iomade, and he's totally jaded. He's off his rocker. He thinks everybody is an enemy, and he wants to smite everybody in existence. I could have done with not seeing this guy again for a very, very long time. On the bright side, we're advancing closer towards the Midnight Thane, and I want to have as much time to do that in the next session as possible, so... God, I wish we killed him in Act 1. He got away. We took the dialogue choices that we didn't have to kill him. Greetings to you, Knight Commander. Holrum Shapok, Prelate of Canobras. I have come here at the Queen's command to be at your disposal. I have reinforcements with me, top-notch fighters from Mendev. They have all been personally vetted by myself for trustworthiness, and every one of them is champing at the bit to fight for the Crusade. In addition, Her Majesty commanded me to bring the Wardstone to you. So they carried the Wardstone, that giant stone that was stuck in the Grey Garrison, that giant pillar, they've carried here. Now you'll have 2 of the goddess's relics in your arsenal, and rightly so, for you saved both of them from the demons. How did you bring it here? He was anticipating this question. For those whose faith is strong, nothing is impossible. Her Majesty taught us a prayer that was given to her by the goddess's herald himself. We began to pray, and Iomade worked a miracle. The massive stone rose up out of the ground and floated through the air. We made a solemn procession from Canobras to Dresden, unceasing in our prayers, and the Wardstone followed us in all its splendor. Oh, if you had seen it. Sounds like a cultist to me. Definitely sounds like the kind of shit that a cult would do. What about your plans to... Yeah, no, we don't need to bring that up. Just ignore that. You're here now. You don't need to worry about expelling Desna. How are things in Canobras? We are gradually rebuilding. The city is not what it was, of course, but it's no longer a pile of rubble either. Goddess willing, with time, we will restore it to its former glory. What should I do with the Wardstone? That is for you to decide. The Queen's reasoning was thus. The front line of the war has shifted here, to Dresden. So, there's little point keeping our relics gathering dust back at home, especially since you single-handedly cleansed it of corruption. Are you returning to Canobras? No, Commander. I am part of the reinforcements. The Queen commanded me to remain in Dresden and aid in its defense. Thank you. Dismissed. Okay. So Holrun is here, guys. That's just
I know the way.
fucking brilliant. So I started in my free time today. I picked up Timberborn and I started playing it. And I think I'm gonna play a little bit of it in my free time when the kids are running around screaming and I can't be streaming. You know, a little bit earlier in the day before I can actually start doing this. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next little while. I haven't mentioned it, but I figured I'd say that since we're about to wrap up this stream for today. It's 11 o'clock. I got about an hour before I really want to be in bed. It's about a 3-hour stream so far. Not a lot, but these weekday things when I have to work are always just kind of little short events. We're getting close to the Midnight Fane. I hope that we take the Midnight Fane on next session, in which case it's going to be a nice long dungeon, lots of combat, lots of fighting, lots of role-playing, and tons of story. And then we're going to get sent to hell. Well, not exactly hell. We're going to get sent to the abyss, and that's going to be a lot of fun. In any case, thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I have been Liz. This has been Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I hope so much to have you along for the ride again next time. And bye-bye.